Good afternoon. My name is Kathy Carney. I'm the contract administrator for the town of Norwood. This is the pre-bid conference for the light installation at the Ivets tennis courts. This is a request for written responses, meaning that it's not sealed bids. You'll have the ability to either deliver your proposals or you can send them via email. It's not as formal as when we have to do sealed bids. And so that will make it much easier for us. The date of the response deadline is May 20th at 11 o'clock. And what I'd ask is that if you are emailing them, can you please make sure that you submit them with a subject title of the tennis courts and the contract number? That will make it easier to find them amongst all of my emails. If you are going to deliver them, there is a mailbox under the tower located at Norwood Town Hall. So it's at the corner of 566 Washington Street and the Manhattan Street. There's a large tower and there's a mailbox right there that you can submit it. What I'd suggest is either way that you submit these, please just call us or email to ask and get a confirmation that we received it. In today's world with COVID and everything, we don't have any hand-to-hand or face-to-face contact, and so we want to go out on your proposals. So again, this is for installing lights at the Ivets tennis courts. I'm going to just go over a little bit generically on how to submit your proposals, as I just did. And then I'm going to ask Travis Farley, who is the superintendent of recreation, to go over a little bit of the history of what we've done there in the past at the tennis courts and what we're seeking to do right now. You can ask questions, but chances are we're not going to be able to answer them right away. And instead, I'm also going to ask that everybody submit, if you have a question, submit it in writing so that I can be sure to have your exact question and we can get a response out via. You would have all registered online to download these documents. Whomever the email is that was put down in the registration, that's who's going to end up getting the email about any addenda. So please make sure that the correct person has been registered with the correct. For this proposal here, we are asking for a 50% payment bond, which is required by law for anything over $25,000. We are not requiring a bid bond on this. You are going to need to submit certified payrolls, and there is a form that can be downloaded for that. That's once you've been awarded the project. Prevailing wages also apply for this project, so you want to make sure that you find the correct category for it, and then that you pay your contractors, your laborers, the prevailing wage rate. That is, it's required that you submit weekly payroll records to us, and that can be done via email. Certificates of insurance are required on this project, and you need to make sure that you have the limits that we require and that the town of Norwood is as an additional insured. That's kind of the basics on the bid process, in this case, the written response process. Travis, do you want to just talk? Well, why don't I do a roll call right now and let's see who we've got here. I have Ron, is it Gaduis? Ron, are you there? Ron, you might need to go off of mute. Okay, I don't know where Ron is from. Scott Town?
I'm here. I'm also caller number 1, I believe.
Okay. Okay, and where are you from, Scott?
Your electrical solution.
Okay. Stephen Smagan?
Yeah, I am here. I think I am caller number 2.
Okay.
And I am from Audio Video Intelligence.
Okay. Okay, outside of Travis, Sandy, is there anyone else who's on that I have not called that you can identify yourself, please?
No, I don't believe so. I'm just.
Yep, this is Ryan Mello. I'm calling from the Sparks Company.
Okay, I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit. Could you spell your last name for me, please?
Mello, M-E-L-L-O.
Okay, and the company?
Sparks, S-P as in Paul, A-R-K-S.
Okay. Anyone else? Nope. Okay, Travis, so if you want, can you explain a little bit about what we've done on the tennis courts and now what we're looking to do?
Yes, thank you, Kathy. It's nice to talk to you all. So Travis Farley, I'm the Recreation Director for the town of Norwood. A little bit about the project. So we have some the old school athletic lights for our 4 tennis courts at the Coakley Middle School. I know if you kind of Google map, these are kind of difficult to do over the phone. Coakley Middle School, you can see the 4 tennis courts right next to the pool. We have 4 posts or poles with fixtures on those posts that light the whole tennis court. We are very fortunate to have a light department, so we've literally been just piecing it together every year with the light department and just replacing bulbs as they come out. I don't believe they're LED. And right now, I can send everybody the picture of the breaker, but how we control it, the controls are actually in the middle school itself. And it's actually an old school, like rotary dial setting for lights for time. So it's been pieced together over the years. It'd be nice to kind of get it over to the Musco lights that we're hoping to do.
And we currently have the Musco lights, correct?
That's correct. Thank you, Kathy. So we currently
so
have
this-
lights, and I can send the specs out if need be.
So what this really is to remove the existing fixtures on top of the poles right now, dispose of them, and then reinstall new anchor bolts and the retrofit fixtures that we have. Do we have the cross arms as well?
I apologize. I should have been more specific. Yeah, so like Kathy said, it's just retrofitting the existing fixtures on the post. We're only replacing one foundation because it is not level, and they've literally just shimmed it over the years to make it level. But as you guys must know, the lights act as sails, so you get a windy day that right now the post goes kind of back and forth. So we're only looking to reposition one pole and putting a new base in. But for the remaining of them, yeah, you're just refitting the bolts.
Okay, and also this work is bringing it back to the control system, right? That's at the Coakley, but it's a new control system?
Correct. It's going to be Musco. Like Kathy said, we have the lights, and I can actually send pictures to everybody of the breaker and the current control system that we have there as well, just as a reference point.
Okay. All right, so that's pretty much the basics. We are not doing any face-to-face contact right now because of COVID-19. So my suggestion would be to go over to the tennis courts, take a look. Travis, do they need to contact you to have anything unlocked for something that they would need to take a look at? Or is everything located in an area where they have easy access? I mean,
Yeah,
except the breaker.
Yeah, the tennis courts are open, but the pictures that I'm going to send, or if anybody would like to see, should give you a good picture of the breaker. So you shouldn't need to get into the middle school, but for some reason, if you need more in addition to the pictures that I'm going to send, please feel free to contact me, and I can work out getting it in with Mr. Riccardi.
Okay, so if you feel that there's a need to physically go there and you need to get into the building, contact Travis. And you're using the main phone number, Travis?
Yep.
Okay, so it's 781-762-0466. If you
Yep.
don't get him, he's always there, but if you don't get him, just leave a message and he will call you back. Any of the pictures or anything else as a result of this will be issued via addendum to make sure that everyone who has registered has received a copy of it. So we'll make sure that copies of the photos get out to everybody. I believe, Mr. Town, that you had sent an email requesting information about the size of the bolts, I believe.
Yeah, there were 4 RFI questions on that email.
Yeah, as far as the prints, we do not have any prints for this bid. So it's pretty much, take a look at the area that we've got. Travis, the other 3 questions, I think you were gonna get copies, or get pictures or measure the bolts that we had existing.
Yep, I did that this morning, so whenever, I'll send those to Scott and everybody, so everybody can at least see the foundation and the bolts,
Okay,
and get a
Yeah, you can
idea.
send them to me, Travis, and then I'll issue the addendum.
Okay, you
All
got
right,
it.
yeah. So do you have responses to all three of his questions?
Yep, with the picture should help answer, and we should be able to measure.
Okay, so just to clarify, what Mr. Town had sent, his first question had been, were there any prints for this bid? And the answer is no, we don't have any. The second was the scope states to remove, dispose of, one existing anchor bolts. Here or below grade and backfill, is this the pole light in the parking lot? And if so, is it the end of the line for conduits, or will a splice be needed with traffic rated hand hole? And is there asphalt to be replaced? So that will be answered via addendum. And it also says, number 3 states to furnish new anchor bolts to match existing. Can you provide anchor bolt measurements to match existing? We'll give that information. And 3A states to reuse existing pole on new anchor bolt base. Please provide measurements of bolt base and who is to supply and install. So those were the questions from Mr. Town of Your Electrical Solutions, and we'll be issuing the responses and photos to go along with it via addenda to everyone who is registered. Are there
Thank you.
any other questions?
Yeah, yes. Can we get a picture of the new lights and the controllers?
Sure.
Yep.
And who is that who asked, please?
Steve Smargon.
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
have one other question.
Sure.
Can you put a red tape or something around the pole that needs to be, the base that needs to be removed? So we know which one it is.
Travis, can you do that? Have somebody do that?
I can make that happen. It's in case you go down before I do it, it's the post closest to the pool. But I will mark it with red tape.
Okay, great. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really hard to have a pre-bid for something like this where we can't actually get together and talk about it and look at the items. So sending pictures via addenda, I think that would be the best way for us to move along.
Excuse me, Kathy?
Yep.
This is Ron Gadwar. I've been having problems hearing you,
Okay.
and for some reason my speaker is not online, so I just called in.
Okay, what we're gonna be doing is we will be posting probably tomorrow the video of this. NCM, Norwood Community Media, is actually videoing this. So we will post it
Okay.
on our website, so anything that you may have missed will be coming up on our website and you can see that.
All right. What is Scott's telephone number? I missed that.
I'm sorry, whose telephone number?
Did you reference the telephone number? I believe was Scott.
That's for Travis Farley. He's the Director
Yeah.
of Recreation.
Okay, service. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. His number is 781-762-0466.
Okay, thank you so much.
And like I said, this will be posted on our webpage. Addenda will be issued and go out via email within the next couple of days. Now, the deadline for responses is May 20th. And
Yep,
by
I
law,
got that.
we have to have any addenda issued no later than 48 hours prior to the bid opening. So we will have an addenda to you before May 18th, which is Monday. I
Okay,
hope to have
thank
it
you.
out, probably not today, but I hope to have addenda out maybe tomorrow sometime.
Okay, thank you.
All right, and Ron, as I had said in the beginning, if you're going to do this where you physically bring a proposal to us, put it in the mailbox under the town hall tower, and then call to confirm that we got it, and email the same thing. You're better off just send a follow-up email that says, hey, did you get my proposal? In
Okay,
the
very
real
good.
world, we tend to do this all in person, but it's just too difficult right now. The building is closed.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions? No? Okay, if there are no other questions, then I'm going to formally end this pre-bid. As I said, I'd rather have, send any questions to me via email to ccarney@nowatma.gov. I'd rather take care of any problems in the bid process rather than have to issue a change order after we go out to bid and we make an award to you. So if you see something in here that it doesn't quite make sense, or if you find out that we've forgotten something, please let us know ahead of time so that we can make the changes before the responses are actually due. Okay, I think that will end it then. And as I said, just check our website if you want to see the video of it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank
Have a
you.
great day.
Thanks,
Thank
you too.